Welcome to commodities, and starting off with gold here on the 4-hour chart. The rally from the subgroup 2 area is is really underway now, and this is the 50-60% retracement level up through here. So our target really is 1330, I guess. This is where the first, or the sort of the main block of supply comes in through here. The path that this particular rally takes here is still a little bit unknown, but it could take the path of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to here, then the A, the B, and the C here, and then 5 waves. That's all we need. Then another 5 waves to this point here. The other way that it can go is an A and a B and a C wave to here, back down for a B, and it's still much the same. If we if we have a look at it here, this is one way of actually looking at it through here. I can see that we've got, because really we only had like 3 waves in here, so an A wave is better suited, an A, B, C here for the B wave. And once again here we've only got 3 waves so far in the middle of this C wave here, so we should get another move up through to here. However, this little move down through here appears to be in 5 waves, so we may get a bit more complicated across here in terms of a little A and B and C across here before we get up to here. But as you can see, we're still need to get more price action across the 1300 here, and then another push up here to complete it. So, and then we'll be looking for short trades up there. So it's still a way to go, and even if you wanted to go long, you'd still have to wait for a nice support on the 1300 here, but it will push those gold stocks up for especially the deeper the oversold are, the deeper the stronger they'll rally. So we'll see some uptake on those, but be careful about chasing them to the upside. The copper market will also push to the upside as well. It's retested nicely on, it was resistance, now it's support, and the reason that it will make a new high here in terms of Elliott is that this move through here is in 3 waves, so that's bullish corrective, so it will make a high above here. So we can start to see here that it's already sort of impulsing to the upside here. It doesn't have 5 waves here so far, but you can see the 3rd wave in the middle here. So there'll be a little 5th wave up through here. So we can expect it to 308, 310 now. And like I say, in terms of the levels, if it's supported, then it's positive, and it's supported. So the oil market, I'm a little bit unsure about. There's a few different ways to count this through here. The move down through here, I guess it can be counted impulsively, but it also can be counted in corrective fashion as well in ABC, and the same with the move up through here as well. It can also be counted as corrective up there. So, and this move down through here, you can see is in 3 waves as well. So it's corrective as well. So it's a whole lot of corrections sort of going on through here. I would suggest if 101 becomes the support, then just simply trade along from that point. If you see failure from this area through here, then you'd need to look at this as down for 1 here, back for 2, and then down for 1 and back for 2 into this area, and then it will roll over to the downside further. So, but you wouldn't want a short it until you had that the 100 as a retested resistance. So a bit of a rock and a hard place here for this one at the moment. So just be a bit careful on that one. The gas market. Well, just going back over what we said yesterday is that the move down here is corrective. So we'll see more corrective here. The last contract month had the $5 as the high here, but the previous contract month before that had it much higher at 6 or 650. So it does throw it out a little bit. The move up through here so far is also corrective as well. It's not in 5 waves, it's in 1, 2, 3 here. What we're looking for it to do is to develop into 5 waves. The support area through here, the old highs here have really, offered nice support through here. So what we're trying to do is is there's also more volume that's moved into this area here too. All on these lows here, there's some buying volume on here, and all this volume through here is on low volume. So there is good support backed by volume. What we're looking for is a impulse wave to the upside. Now we do have one. I'll just drill in a little bit further, but it's just not the best looking structure that I've seen so far. Well, even still, it's not an impulse wave just yet. We've got that impulse wave here, so we knew that we'd get another one. And I think this one here is it's just a little bit unclear. It can be the 1, 2, 3, the 4 across here, and the 5 up here. So it can still be a corrective move here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for the 450 here to pan out as the support before we get a first high above the level, and we'll get some type of correction across there. And if that's the case, we've got a reference point, we'll use that as the trigger to move in. So that's what we're waiting for there as well. Okay, the soybean market. There's with the grains. There's a few changes here and there, but mainly it's all pretty much the same. The soybean market, as it stands at the moment, where it may not be correct, but we're calling this in as a 5 of the third wave here. So we're looking for a larger correction now. It could be quite possible, as I mentioned before, that we get this A, B, and a C wave coming down into here somewhere, and then get a push up from that point there. And that's fine too, because we won't chase that. We'll just wait for it to come back and play out across here. And we'll view it from that point then, and we'll see if it's strong enough to continue to the upside at that stage there. But there's nothing here at the moment. We've had our trade from down here somewhere all the way up to here. So we just need to, we want a good basis to come back in on it. As I always say, that if you make money in a trend, you'll give it back in the correction. So it's markets aren't your friend. They you just got to get the timing right on them, and that's what we're waiting for. The wheat market, however, it does have a opportunity coming into it, because obviously it's been correcting earlier than the other market and the soybeans, and we do have 5 waves up here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just not sure if that minute degree is correct or not, but for whatever reasons, we'll leave it there, and we'll call this wave 1 and wave 2. So we could have the beginnings of a move up through here now. Now, it would have been nice to see it come back down below the medium level here, 650, and then find support, and that's where I was hoping to get it from, and that way it'd be sort of tested there. But just in here, I'm going to drill in here now, this little section here. It does appear that we've got 5 waves up here and 3 waves coming back here. Now, it may be corrective in terms of an A and a B and a C wave here, and then failing and moving down. So that's a risk that you need to be prepared to take. But in saying that, you don't need to shovel bucket loads of cash into the situation. The idea of getting into the trend right at the beginning is just to put a few pennies on there, because as we do move in later, it just makes it a bit easier if there's a little bit of profit. It just gives you a bit of leeway to work with. So just drilling into that a little bit further here, so you can see here that the move up through here is in 5 waves. Well, we can recognise the strong third wave here, and the little 4th wave and the 5th wave, and then you can count 3 waves here. So this is really quite a nice A, B, and C structure here, and then we've got up for 1 and back for 2. So we're moving up through here. So we should see, well, if you're doing that would be a target for the next one there, or we can target it further up through here as such into this area here, the 690. So that's where this wave should take us. So my suggestion is to glean a small position here, put the stop under here, and just hold on, but don't overtrade, because what we want to do is we want to see if we actually get 5 waves here. So the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and then the 5. And if we get those, then we know we'll get the A, the B, and the C, and then we'll know we'll be going further up, because if we get 5 here, we'll get 5 over here. As it stands, we don't know if we're going to get past this 1, 2, and 3 here, because that can be labelled A, B, and C, and fail from here and move down. So yeah, we want to be looking to to get a few positions either way through here. So, 2 or 3 small positions here, and then we'll look to get support on here. But once we've got 5 waves here, then we know that we're off again, and then we can start sort of increasing the trade size. Okay, the corn market, once again, is just the daily chart here. Look, we've traded all the way up through here, done very well, and now we have to stand aside and wait. Now, we may get a push up into this area through here, or we may get this A wave come in, the B wave, the C wave here, and then we move up from here. I just don't know. The main thing is that one way or another we'll get some type of correction here. We know that this big block here is the support here, and we just need for it to unfold, and away we go at that point. The coffee market, a little bit annoying really, because we were looking to take the break here of the 180 here, and then we got this move in here, which left this move here in 3 waves here. So I wasn't really keen to take the break of this this 180 here as such, because I figured it would be like an A and a B and a C. I've just lifted it up 1 degree higher, so just putting it in here a little bit. We've always been waiting for the correction as such. This one in here appears to be in 3 waves, so but this one here doesn't give us a really good wave 1 either. So I think we're on the right track. I just don't have any evidence of any of that yet. But what we're waiting for here, if this is the B wave to the C wave, we're looking for one more move up through to here, and that will give us, covering that gap here, I'd imagine, will give us the wave 5 of C of B, and then we'll see this wave C come into play, hopefully here, which could come down to here, depending on how high it goes up here. But basically an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and then we'll look to buy at that point. So unless we get a really good support on 200, then we'll have to look at going long from that point there, and then somehow consider this up for 1 here, an A and a B and a C here, which doesn't fit very well at either way, because as a C wave here, it doesn't count very well as 5 waves. It's like 3 waves, and this is more like 3 waves here. So it's just when we get 3 waves here, I kind of get a bit anxious, because I know that eventually that high will be taken out. So anyway, so sorry about that, but we'll just have to get on the next bus. The orange juice. Not a lot of change here. We can move the stop, and I think I did do that. Move the stop up from here just under the 150 at 149.96. I don't normally put stops at number 9. Very rarely would I do that. But in this case here, we do have 3 waves up here, and this move here is actually in quite a nice 5 wave structure here. So if that low gets taken out here at the 150, then we know that this whole move here is corrective in terms of an A and a B and a C wave here, and then we'll end up coming back down through to here. If you wanted to, you can take any orders out at 51, 52, 53 and 54 here, or just put the stop directly under this little guy here, which is not such a bad thing to do either, and give it a little bit of chance to move up. So let's see how we go with that. But to the stop to here, and if you want to get it's just not, damn thing's just not sort of moving. Have a little look at it again. Yeah, look, just keep the stop under the 149 here. If you want to take some pressure off, then just take the 151 and the 152 trade off the market, and then we can put those back in if we get support on 154 and 155. We can double up the bet on that side. Alrighty. The good news is, though, sorry to wrap it on so much, is the US dollar has come off, and it could come off further. In fact, what we're thinking here is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's plenty of support down here, so we'll look for an A, B, C, and then another move down through to here. We're looking for something like that. But while this market's like that, then it'll give a chance for commodities a bit of breathing space to the upside. All right, cheers.